to do with this black tongue shark that's been following our ship for the past 10 minutes or so.
And there we go. So, we'll pick up right where we were. So, last you left off, you had gotten away from what you only could surmise potentially could be the Gungoozler. But as you escaped, seemingly unpursued by this creature that was plundering the chest out of the sunken ship, you guys had noticed that that shark was following you. It was odd, red, marked with tribal tattoos, and no one really knew what to make of it until you had spoke to Lucky, who identified the shark as Black Tongues. And that is where we pick up. Captain, your go. Oh no, the sound was off.
Yeah, I forgot to hit the damn button.
No.
So it was at the
I
very
don't-
end. Is the very end of your diary?
We appreciate it though.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all
That's
good.
fine.
We'll always remember it. Don't worry.
It's in the folder.
We'll
Whatever.
post it in the in Oak's Discord after.
I
You know
have-
what? I can do that.
I have progressed slightly towards our campaign 2 needs for our World Anvil, but I may have been working on some of ours too. But we're getting closer. I've had some free time lately. Well, lack of sleep, free time, right. Change. So,
Hey, Baron, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Hope you all had a great game.
okay. So you're being pursued by this very large shark. Misfit, are you still flying around by the shark, or did you go back to the ship? I forget.
I'm just sitting at the back of the ship right now.
Yeah, you were tossing fish over, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as it's, I'd say probably earlier morning, if I recall correctly, maybe getting closer to noon. By the time everything's said and done, what do you guys want to do as this shark continues to follow you?
I am going to let's see. Yes. Serena reaches down, picks up a bucket of chum.
We have no chum. Would you
We
like to
do
make
now.
some? You gotta get
I'm
your
just
hands
gonna-
dirty if you want to make a bucket of chum.
No, I don't.
Yeah, she's getting her hands dirty by fake chum.
And I am going to lob it into the water. And it is going to be the smelliest chum you've ever smelled.
Sure, roll a d100, Serena.
Isn't that kind of redundant?
Sharks have a pretty good sense of smell.
Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about chum smelling good.
I said the smelliest.
Right, but they all smell that.
So as you chum the water behind you, I need Serena, Misfit, Velmer to make sight perception checks, please, and I'll let Lucky do one too. Let's see, Misfit. Really? Just Misfit? Lucky barely sees it. Serena's just under. Misfit, as you're watching, you see it chum. You see the shark. And then all of a sudden, about maybe 30 feet back from it and about 20 feet to its left, you see another red fin appear.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say we could chase him off, but I guess that works.
Sorry,
More
I
friends.
missed the tail end of it. Did they just ignore the chum?
No,
you
they
want
paid
more.
very
Oh, okay.
attention. Now there's 2 sharks.
Now, are they continuing to follow us, or are they staying around the pool of red?
Oh no, they continue to follow you.
Ah,
You just seem to have drawn the attention of more sharks.
Good job, Serena.
not quite what was intended. I was hoping they were going to stay by the summit.
Well, why would they do that when they're following us?
Because they're hungry. You should know. You can do a lot with food.
I don't understand this train of thought. Well, we should probably try to chase him off, I guess.
Do you want me to shoot him?
Hmm.
That's the spirit, Sonny. And Lucky's just gonna pat you on the back. Sonny, last I'm not really sure. He like lifts up the other patch. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Thanks, Lucky.
I don't
Does
know if we can
anyone-
like just shoot at them to get them to run away without outright killing them.
I didn't suppose anyone by chance has something they could use to maybe take control of one of the sharks and get it to take the others away?
Why do I just feel like Serena's staring at the giant blue owl?
Listen, I have really important business pretending to be my own parrot. This is really important, Serena.
I'm
If
gonna
they
put
were a monstrosity, I could attempt so. I don't have sway over natural beasts.
I'm pretty sure they're just sharks.
I also haven't
Congratulations.
photoshopped a picture of me wearing my nice hat yet, so I can't turn back until I do that.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah, we got photoshopping.
All right,
You
so
know what?
I'm gonna put bones below deck really quick. I'm gonna put, let's see, what else wants to go below deck? Let's say bones. We'll put salty below deck. Where's my buddy salty? Put
I
him
mean,
below deck.
I
I
think I'm still below deck.
You're fine
my
though. We can hide you if we need to.
Mhm.
my stupid idea from last time is still in effect if they're not screaming out anything. I still have speak with animals on, but I doubt I can hear them.
Up to you.
I mean, what? Oh, right. I need to read. Nope, that was the wrong button. I need to read this for myself. Mhm. Oh, Hunter's Mark doesn't give me any details about their location or anything.
I think you should know where they are.
And
You're
Mystic
using click
Market.
on the PHP Hunters Mark one.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
link
yeah,
below.
yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to know where they are. I'm pretty confident.
Oh, I have advantage on finding it,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what
yeah.
it is. Okay. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but it's better than nothing.
So you'd like the Hunters Mark the shark?
Yeah, I'm gonna like kind of stand up. Well, if they're following us, might as well follow them back, and I'll like conjure up like a weird, not a weird, like a little shadow dot in my hand, and I'll flick it out towards the shark, and like if it flies out towards it, and like puts a mark on its forehead.
What does that even mean?
I'm not sure.
Which one are you attempting to? It's the one in the front, yeah, or the one
Yeah,
behind.
the one in the front.
So easy enough. So we'll put that on there if it becomes relevant. I'll let you drop it on something in the combat tracker, but hopefully you don't have to fight something in a combat.
So, have
Hopefully
you got
not.
anything that's it?
I'm gonna brandish my trident.
Yes,
Are you
you
still in
Oh.
Alpha? Oh, there you go.
I dropped it. Bend to my will with Mr. Fishy. And I cast a Dominate Beast.
All right. What is the range of your spell?
That's a good question. 60 feet?
Which game was it that we had? Somebody had like a loincloth of fish command or some shit. Was
Nope,
that
it's this one.
Is,
It's the
okay.
trying to fish command.
I thought it was a
We were-
loincloth.
The
No.
loincloth of fish? What?
That would be hilarious, though. No, he found in the Hag Dungeon house, he found the Trident in one of the random weapon rooms that you'd broken into. So yeah, so it's about 50 feet behind you. We'll just roll a D100, Mister. You're pretty close on the edge.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's just kind of out of range. You could slow the ship if you would like to let them catch up, but they seem to be holding about the same distance. It hasn't really gained on you or anything. Just continues to fall about 50-ish feet behind you.
I don't think it worked.
Does anyone have water walk? Oh wait, I do. Oh, but then I can't concentrate.
Can you move faster than the boat, buddy? I don't think you can.
I don't know.
No, you said you're below deck.
I'm gonna lose that here.
This is Amelia.
Oh, okay. Yes, she is.
Okay. Are you with the prisoner?
Yes.
Okay. So you're watching the prisoner. I think
Mhm.
everyone else is on deck. Okay. So everyone who is on deck is currently on deck. Marius, are you below deck or on deck?
Probably on deck since there's something
Stuff
going
going
on
on.
with sharks.
Sure. All right. So you try to reach out with your trident. It doesn't waste it or utilize it necessarily, but I feel like you're just not quite close enough.
Plan B. I'm gonna enemies abound the lead shark.
Sure.
Needs to make a DC 16 intelligence save.
What is the distance on your spell? I'm assuming 120.
120 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
I might as well extend that.
Let's see. Where's my shark? Shark. Come on, little fella. Intelligence save?
Yep.
That is a... Ooh, I rolled really good, though. 21.
21.
I rolled a really high roll.
It has a
You're
positive-
cursed.
No, he's not cursed. That thing has a positive intelligence saving throw.
No, but anything even with, like, lower intelligence type scores, Serena can get, like, intelligent things seemingly without issue, but anything dumb never falls for the intelligence things.
How much is a freaking shark weigh?
You don't know. You haven't even seen the shark. You can see the fin. Misfit doesn't even have a full idea of how big this shark is.
Are they like great whites or what?
We don't know.
They are red with tattoos.
However, it is aware that you cast a spell on it, or something cast a spell on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch that fin raise up the other half. It's a lot bigger than you thought it was.
The big shark.
You watch that rear shark kind of veers off to the starboard side, and it starts to pick up speed, and it's beginning to go faster than your boat. So, like, where the map would be, like, one is behind you, kind of following you this way, and the other one is now speeding up beyond the speed of that one and beginning to head that way.
Okay, so the one I marked is coming towards me.
Yeah, the one that you marked is still kind of staying. It just raised up towards the top of the water more so you can see more of its fin. The other one is now speeding off towards the other direction.
Yeah, I just need to...
Like, he's going to look over at you, Serena. Maybe you should have bought it a drink first.
I am going to move my hunter's mark to the other shark.
That's about its action, sure.
Yep.
Does
it need to be dead?
You
Nope.
need to recast it.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to keep it on that one instead?
Yeah, you need to kill the target.
Yeah, it's got to
before you
be
can
dead
move it.
first.
Okay.
It's like hex.
Nah. Because, like, how much is knowing where it ran off to actually going to matter?
Well, you can still see both fins. It doesn't look like it's running away. It looks like it's coming up on the starboard side.
I thought he was, like, going to, like,
Oh, he's going at an angle.
Yeah, I thought he was,
Maybe.
like, leaving to catch another ship and, like, notify people.
Ramming speed.
No, he's still keeping pace with you. He just picked up speed, so where he was behind the other one, he's now beginning to surpass and go past where he is, and it's coming up still at a little bit of a distance, but on the starboard side.
Well, you got closer. You want to try to use your stick again?
Did it get closer?
That one's still further away, though, because he's further towards starboard. So he was like
No,
20 feet. Oh, the other one?
the one right behind us picked up.
No, he
speed.
hasn't moved at all.
Oh, okay.
He just raised up. So his fin was only partly visible. Now it's kind of gone closer to the surface. However, since he is closer to the surface, let's see what Cameron can see.
Take out my little sketchbook.
Natural 2. He just looks really nervous. He's like tying himself on so he doesn't fall off into the water. What are they doing?
Whatever it is, it's probably not good.
Hey, Lucky, do we have any cannons?
So what do you think? You get a elixir on the ship. No, Captain, I do not believe we have any cannons.
Lucky, remind me at the next port to invest in cannons.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you, Lucky.
You're going to cannon the shark?
Just throw Bones' lunch from yesterday over. That'll chase him off.
Do I have permission to shoot?
Yeah, this seems like bad news. Permission to
Okay,
open
boss.
fire.
Bash is like, he's going to go stand by the navigator. He's going to,
Alright.
Cretans is going to climb up front.
Let's see if can you actually back up a little bit? You're kind of in my space.
Oh, am I harsh in your vibe? Yeah.
No, sorry.
You
Trying
too
to-
lucky. Thank you. All right, let's
Lucky's going to go watch this side.
probably around there, and I'm gonna load up the poison bolts,
Sure.
and I guess I'm just gonna try to shoot this. Is it aiming as a bonus action, but you only get one aim shot?
You need to
right?
hold still. So
Are-
basically, you bonus, you hold still, and once you've held still for the turn you haven't moved, you can shoot with advantage.
Unless
Okay.
you're a rogue, in which are you talking the rogue cunning action?
No,
Aim?
I just want to take aimed shots, but I have 2 attacks. Would I get it on both?
Yeah, since we're not in combat, you can just kind of take aim and then fire.
Okay.
I will say, though, because not a lot of it's exposed, it's a -2 on the shot, but you still get an advantage.
Okay. $17.
It just hits.
Okay. Still 2d6 piercing.
Yep, and you're shooting the one with the hunter's mark on it, I'm assuming?
Yes.
So then
here's
another
Hunter's
D6.
Mark. And now I guess poison damage.
Let's see.
So you're shooting at this one, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Let me roll a save. You're just using the bolts from down below, right?
Oh, and I forgot my sneak attack.
Unfortunately, it does make its con save, so the poison doesn't take effect, but you do hit it. As you hit it, you watch both fins submerge underwater.
Okay. It also takes a sneak attack damage, so that much more.
Sure. So 16 total?
Yeah.
That feels right.
Yes.
Nice,
Yeah,
man.
16 total.
Sure.
I guess I'll quickly try to do my second shot before I lose it entirely. Shoot where it just was.
Sure. Now that it is submerged, actually, you were holding 2 shots. Is it hand crossbows, or are you reloading and shooting it?
I am hand crossbowing, so it's like.
So you have 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just another one, -2, and this would have been just like pop before it goes down. That one does miss.
Okay.
So it gets hit by the first one and immediately starts going down. It just flies over it, and then they go underwater.
Okay. Can I survival check to kind of feel where if it's gone under us or if it's falling back?
Yes, you can. So you're trying to get a good eye on it.
Mm-hmm. like a feeling for it with the mark.
You kind of get a feeling it's still behind. You're not sure where or like how deep, but it seems to still be relative to where it was, just deeper, if you had to guess.
All right, well, didn't scare it off, but it's not going to poke out anytime soon.
Also, this is a great time. Would anyone in chat like to roll a D100 for me? I like that he has that hot button now.
Yeah, I got that hotkey. Got tired of typing it. Also, dogs are all up my butt. I'll gotta take them out. Be right back.
He's gonna get knocked over into the water right when he gets steps away.
Yo.
I'm gonna start casting a water walk on as many people up top I can hit.
Yes.
Ooh.
I love it. So, ritual cast, or how would you?
No, just casting.
How many people can you do?
Oh, action cast. 10.
But you need spell slots, or is it 10 people per cast?
Yeah.
So you would have to do. You're just doing people on the top deck, right? Or do
Yeah.
you just want to cast a dice and do the whole crew?
Just top deck.
So I think you might be. Let's subtract 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So who do you want to leave out?
Isn't there?
How many
There's 9
people
people
total
on
are
board
there?
on top.
See, 1, 2.
Yeah, did you
3,
count the
4,
S's?
5, 6. Nope.
Oh,
7,
I missed
8,
a few
9,
people.
10, 11, 12. There are 12 people on top deck.
I only see 11.
There's a guy at the front of the ship.
Like,
Oh, he's
Here,
on the
here.
mast.
I'll just I'll cast it twice and get everybody. I'll call everyone to get
Sure.
at least within 30 feet of me.
So we'll say you do everyone the first cast, and then you get it. I'll allow it. Do you cast Water Walk on the prisoner?
Does he consent to having a spell cast on him?
You will need to go below deck.
Yeah, I need to go.
So you can cast the top 10. You get that easy. You can kind of go like down the steps some, which kind of puts you within range of sight of everyone anyways for the most part. So you could always ask or explain. I don't think it has a saving throw, does it?
I'm gonna
I
roll
think it just happens.
one thing. Okay, yeah, so I remember that he's there. I'll Amy is watching it right now, right?
Yep.
Hey, should I'm casting Water Walk. Should I include our friend here? Just in case?
Why?
I don't know.
Well, no, you know why.
It seems mean to not include people.
Why are you Why did you feel the need to cast a spell?
Because we're gonna go punch sharks.
Are you having this conversation out loud, Brian, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, of course.
So right about as this happens, all of a sudden, all of you feel the ship jerk as something slams into the side of it, and you just
yes.
feel the ship rock to the port side.
The
I'll
one
look
from
over.
top came back.
Okay, Mr.
The-
Prisoner, it's your lucky day.
The rogue's like, wait, what's going on?
Kablam!
Wait. Okay, come on, guys. You gotta let me have this. I don't want to. Come on. I don't want to drown.
Serena's going to grab one of her vials.
Fine.
I cast my spell and I run back up top.
He gladly accepts it. You see everyone kind of looking over the port side, like, what the hell was that? Or towards the starboard side. We got pushed towards the port side.
I'll be right back.
Serena's going to grab one of her vials, conjure an arcane eye within it, kind of close it up, tie a rope around it, and attach the lock Bella gave her to it, and toss it overboard.
Sure. So the only downside, it will work, but it won't be able to move out of the vials. You just want it to go down the water? Because I think it's invisible, isn't it?
Correct. The vial's not invisible, and
Well, it won't be able to swim out of the vial.
No, that's the idea.
Okay.
Because otherwise, it would just start. It wouldn't be able to keep up with the ship.
Well, it's going to not be able to keep up the ship anyways.
Well, that's why I tied
Tied
a rope to the.
it.
Oh,
I
okay.
tied a rope to the vial and put hooked the lock onto the rope so it weighs
Sure.
it down.
Roll a dex check for your knot tying. Unless you would like someone to help you tie the knot.
She's in a rush.
You're like, yeah, you got this. You're learning this thing really
Alright.
quick.
I'm back.
Conjure it in the thing. You secure it to just the side of the ship, I'm assuming.
Just a rope that she'd be holding.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you're gonna
grab-
hold it.
hold it.
Even better. So you throw it over the side. Easy enough to do. As it plunges into the water, you do see probably about 40 feet down. Probably about here-ish, we'll say. Nope, not that big. You see, let me send you a picture, Serena. All right, Serena. There you go, Serena. Plus tattoos. It is size gargantuan.
That's a big fish.
Big boy.
That's a very big fish down there.
Probably also. It's probably a little murky. Does it get any advantages to seeing anything, or does it just
It
have
has
normal
dark
sight?
vision, but that's about it. And it's only dark vision out to, I think, like 30 feet.
Yeah, so you probably don't see the other one, and you kind of see like the body of this one because you're specifically looking for it. The other one, you may be able to see some sort of a shadow, but it's kind of too murky and blurry from where you currently are, especially because the water here is still greenish. But yeah, you are able to see the one that looks like it probably rammed the ship.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Did you see your 92 on the roll?
Oh, yes, I did. We just got rammed by a shark. Bash will look over you. What do you see, Serena?
A really big, very angry fish. Say about 40 feet down over there.
He's
That's
like looking at
shadow.
what he's got.
There's a shadow
Captain?
moving about somewhere as well. So
Hey,
its friend is still
Ash.
around.
How do you feel about being a fish bait again?
This one
He's
has
just
a
gonna
lot
look
of
at-
sharp.
That was for comedy. I'm in armor.
This one
You
has a
don't wanna
lot of
walk
sharp
it. Float.
teeth too. Okay. Two things. I'll point out we don't have an anchor to stop. And this one has a lot of teeth.
It's like, do we have any plan Bs?
Yes. How good's your aim?
Not good enough for 40 feet down.
I could fix that.
Hmm?
I can only do it once a day though, so I mean, is this the worst situation we're gonna get in today? It's pretty early.
Hold whatever that is.
At this point, Fish gets looked over, and he does have his own harpoon. It's like, I'll take it. Where is it?
Over there.
Step aside, kid. He's gonna have Velver step to the side. Take this beast, and he's gonna throw his harpoon. He throws it down. Serena, from your angle, he actually hits it.
Does it seem to react at all?
Not specifically, but he just kind of looks and then he's sitting there.
I think you annoyed
Did you
it.
type a rope to that
Good job, fish
harpoon?
guts.
That would have been a really good idea. Anyone got any more harpoons?
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm out of ideas. And he just kind of bashfully goes back.
I could summon some counter sharks.
Counter sharks could be good.
Or like a big octopus.
Also good. What do fish not like?
Okay, to fight a shark, you gotta hit it on the nose really hard. They don't like that.
Octopi have lots of arms to hit noses
To
with.
punch sharks with, yes.
So I'm
And
not
if the
fully sure
octopus
it's a
stuck
shark.
onto it, and the shark couldn't bite it. Wow, I'm so smart. Thank you, Serena. I'm gonna cast. Wait a minute. I don't think I've ever seen a really big octopus before.
Probably not.
Just size scale. Have you seen a small octopus?
You're a land baby.
That's really hard to do, Serena.
Just picture a small
It's
octopus
really
being
hard
really
to
big.
do.
Hey, Misfit,
Yeah.
how does that water walking spell work?
Well, if you find yourself underwater, you will shoot to the top with relative speed.
Can you cast that on anything?
Yeah.
Can you cast it on the shark?
Does it need to be willing?
Hold on. Up to 10 willing creatures. We just have to make it willing.
You could dominate it, right? It's close enough now.
I got swallowed by the last fish. It's not my
Okay.
turn.
We gotta get to the top. Then I can do my stick thing.
We can't.
Serena,
Mm-hmm.
perception check for your eye. You notice that shadow from behind is getting closer to the rear of the ship. It looks like it's trying to come down and get closer underneath you guys.
You know, I really don't want it to be there. I'm going to beam it.
You don't have line of sight on it from up top.
I do not. Well,
Yes,
I
you
guess,
do.
hold on. This is,
You are full of general spellcasting.
hold on. I mean, I can't really utter the creature's name. Yeah, I guess I technically need its name, even though I can see it.
You can't see it though. You can see it from
see it
your
through the eye.
but you can't cast through the eye.
That's not how magic works.
We need to do something, or our boat is going to get chewed up from the bottom.
Well, I've presented plenty of ideas, and I'm not hearing a whole lot back.
I can't shoot arrows 40 feet down, buddy.
You gotta get
Why
it
not?
to the top.
It's
Yes.
literally too deep. All the momentum will die out before it reaches it.
Whereabouts would
What
it
is
be?
that?
Momentum? What is
Yeah.
momentum?
Yeah, what is that?
I walk away.
And whereabouts?
Sounds made up.
Would the second
misfit?
shadow
Yeah.
be?
Welcome to how Lou felt.
The second shark is 40 feet down where that 10-foot circle is. The other one, if you had to estimate, is probably also about 40 feet down, roughly about there.
Serena, why not just make the bow fly again?
It's a bit risky. I could try.
Better than getting bit by sharks.
You guys feel as you get rammed again on the other side?
Like on this side?
No.
So,
Same side. It's the other shark. It's hitting the bottom of your ship on the side.
Yeah,
is there water coming through the
flying,
bottom
please.
of the boat?
All right.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, you hold this. I'm just gonna hand this with the rope.
I hold the rope.
All right.
I'm
See
gonna get
if
some
I
leverage
can.
for this thing.
Going
What's that,
to.
buddy?
He wants to know what's going on.
We're getting rammed by big sharks.
Is
Mhm.
it big compare?
Uh,
That would be very
Actually,
foolish.
I was double checking. My hold monster does not designate creature type. It just says choose a creature that you can see within range.
Correct.
The only-
Hold person is humanoids. Hold monster is anything.
The only downside is you got to get it with invisibility range to cast on it.
Yeah, we can't
90
see him.
foot.
We can't cast anything.
You can't see through the
can't
water.
see through the water.
We got to get it up to the top.
What if I send Bram in?
Can't swim.
Why can't he?
Can you turn? Can he turn into? They can swim.
He can go in water. It doesn't mean he's got a swim speed. I mean,
Oh,
he's
you
got
can
arms.
try.
He's got arms and legs.
Oh, if he's in him form, you can certainly try.
Rats can
He just
swim.
made-
Rats
He
can
just-
The
swim.
only
He
The only
made
thing
not
to
fare well,
consider-
but you could.
the only thing to consider, our boat is probably moving what?
I can recall him
80
though. That's
plus
not a
feet
problem.
around.
Mhm.
Well, yeah,
I
it's
just
just
need
the moment he goes
visibility.
in, it's gonna be zoom.
It's at this point you watch as Larry comes up above deck, and he's in nothing but his skivvy. He's just like, "All right, come here, man." He's got like a sword in his mouth. He's gonna walk up to you, Misfit. Where'd Larry's card go?
Serena pulls out her ocarina. All right, here goes nothing. Just the two ways up.
Larry. Oh, there's Larry. We'll bring Larry and Michael back up top.
Hey, Larry. What's going on?
And he points himself his chest. He points to the water. And then he flexes his muscles. He
Larry,
says if
you
you
are-
need bait, he's willing to go.
You are a brave man, Larry.
Larry.
Hold just a second though. We're gonna see if we can get the boat to fly again.
Serena's gonna start playing that tune from the ocarina.
Sure. Roll a performance check.
Here's one. If I could get one, I could try to within 30 foot. I could try to charm it. Maybe it would defend us if it sees the other one attacking.
So you begin playing the song?
Mhm.
Okay. Might take a little bit of time, but you start playing your song.
I think Amelia will come up at this point. And so, what's going on?
Big sharks.
It's
I'm
at this
assuming I
point, the
Don't see
one
picture.
on the starboard side
Oh, boy.
is going to raise to the surface.
Mm-hmm.
This one?
Yeah, I'm going to drop its token here in a second. Shark, 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 sharkity, shark, shark, shark. Shark one. Big shark. As you all see, as this one kind of actually goes into view for the first time. And give me one quick second. Be right back.
You look cool.
Big fish.
How big is the shark compared to the boat? Like how long?
It's size gigantic.
Didn't he say gargantuan?
Or
Yes.
gargantuan, yeah.
Like this long? Less? This long?
I think more.
Right. So when you said shark, you didn't say evil demon red shark.
Devil shark.
Was that important?
Oh, actually,
Yes.
Also, very important question. How long is the shark compared to our boat?
Uh,
Just tell me when. Tell me when.
anything between this and
well, for right now, it's about yayish big. However, as this one raises up, you feel jerking on the back of the ship, and the boat's beginning to sway.
Screw it. I'm gonna fire 2 more shots down directly below because that feels like something bit into it. So I'm
Sure,
gonna try to
take 2 shots at disadvantage.
Mm,
It is unfortunately also. Let's see. Doesn't matter anyways. I don't need to give you make this so tough.
does this one seem to be looking through the eye? Does it seem to be above or like pretty close to the surface?
Oh yeah, it's the one in the back. No, the one on the side raised up. It almost seems like the one on the side raised up intentionally to draw your attention away from the one in the back.
How
Though
high?
you
or
hear a cracking.
how close to the surface is this one?
Not close. You can't see that one.
Navigator,
Well,
get over here, please.
With the eye.
The eye is closer towards Shark 2. You can't see that far through the murky water. Plus, the ship's kind of in your way. So you're over the side of the ship on that side. You get a good look at Shark 2, though.
Nolan, please come over here.
I guess telepathically to miss it.
You want the navigator to come over?
Yeah, I want to drop one of these crates down on it, but I need help picking it up.
Do you really want the guy steering the ship?
Oh, he's steering.
Yeah, he's
Vash, to me now, please.
Yep.
All right.
We're
So
dropping this in.
Amelia is
Go
also
for it.
on deck now.
Roll at athletics, Filmer. He's rolling
Me?
it.
Can he do it?
Oh, you want him to just do it? Yeah, he'll roll one.
Well, I am giving him aid.
Okay. If you're helping him, let's see. So the first one was a 10. Second one, oh shit. What the hell's in this box? You rolled a 9 and a 10. So you guys can get it up and throw it over,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of falls into the water. It dumps down, and then it just kind of starts floating behind you guys.
It wasn't heavy enough to sink?
No. At least not now. It probably will sink in a minute. However, I need you and Vash to both roll a perception check.
There goes our rudder.
As you see a chunk of the rudder floating away behind it with the crate.
Why does this keep happening to us?
Vash, can you knife that and bring that back now?
Oh, shit. He's going to take his dagger and just kiss it. Let's hope this goes good. Where's my dagger? Dagger.
Marius, starboard shark, please. Michael, Lucy, Lucky, Lucy,
Oh,
Lucky,
no.
please go check for leaks.
Did anyone increase my throw at all? I only rolled a 14.
I could give you guild advantage because I'm trying.
Yes, you can.
Okay,
All right.
now you're aim up. No, you're aiming way too low. Aim up.
So he kind of poofs it back to his hand. He tries to throw it one last time before it gets out of range. Like, and it sticks into the rudder. And he teleports it back right at the last set. That's 25.
Ooh.
So he's holding the other chunk of the broken rudder, and it's got like, you could probably fix it with what you got on, but it didn't float away.
All right, give that to me. I'll put it somewhere safe.
The second shark kind of like, you swear to God, it almost like looks up, and then it just kind of turns and begins going down. Did anyone want to cast it while it's still within range, or throw anything at it, or do anything?
Is it within 30?
If you move.
If you position yourself, yeah. It's on the starboard side.
It's the one with the token.
Give me just a second.
When Misfit moves back, the eye would trail back. Would I see it from there, or?
As he trails back with the eye,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like it's down. You can see the damaged rudder, though.
And how far down is the shark?
Probably like
Yeah.
20 feet back and about 30 feet down. But it also seems to be slowing its pace.
And a second. I'm in different windows going on. Shark 2, is that the one?
Yeah.
I'm
Fish gets
actually,
his skin, they're like, he's just going to take a hammer and chuck it at it.
Jesus.
Unfortunately,
Nope, it's not too friendly.
maintains.
Yeah.
Serena, roll just a curious D100.
Was I able to make it above deck for all of this
23.
happened?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
It's been going on for a while. If you
I'm
want
gonna
to
try
say
a
you're up
dominant
there.
beast as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're
mean, I
gonna
might
try
as-
into it.
You're going to try it in the number 2.
Yep.
Go for it.
Why did I roll?
Yeah, you
have
failed.
your-
Did
You
I
have your
target myself?
self-target. Yes. I'm going to hand crossbow it with one of the poison ones.
No, you aren't, because
You don't
I
have
didn't leave any bolts in there, buddy.
They're all empty.
Do you have your own bolts?
Nope, I was assuming that there were some down there.
The
No,
first
he
thing I
emptied
did was
all of them.
unload every single one.
That's why I was cracking jokes last week. Like, I hope we don't get attacked. Larry's just still sitting there in his underwear, like, should I jump on it?
So I raise the hand crossbow towards it and I cast Force Bolt.
Sure, go for it.
I will have to cast first one and the second bolt. Oh,
Yeah.
so that's the
We'll say the first
Second
one
roll.
kind of hits the top, and as it's turning over to like dive and submerge, you hit it in the belly with the other one.
yep.
Ooh, nice. Boom, boom. I like it.
Oh wait,
And I have
do I only have one round? Or do we have
It's
more
just
than
one attack at this. So you guys are unloading at that one. That one ripped, so the two of them were, everyone in the back was already kind of doing stuff. So you get one chance with your trident or whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Ooh, Michael's got spells too, though. Hold on. Probably best not to. I only get 2 spell slots at this level. Well, Eldritch Blast it. Why not? And you watch as his little Eldritch Blast almost look like little ghosts that shoot down towards it. 2. Just hits. And that one misses. Anyone else?
The one I wanted to go for is, unfortunately, I can't quite get line of sight to where I need to.
It's all good. All right, so they sink down. You can still kind of see this one, the one towards the starboard side, heads off, and it almost looks like it's heading back out towards further from starboard, like it kind of was before. And the other one just kind of gently fades back, and you kind of like lose sight of it. You can still kind of see the movement in the water from where you can gather it's probably still following you, but it looks like they're not attacking your ship at the moment anymore.
As my mouth is currently preoccupied with the ocarina,
Mhm.
I'm going to establish a connection to Misfit. They're breaking off. I'm guessing they've damaged our ship enough for the pirates to move in.
Oh, is that
You have it pre-established, or are you stopping playing?
No, she's just gonna like glance over it and then establish the connection. Doesn't require any
75
bonus to
feet.
do so.
Roll another performance check to see though if you can maintain playing your song while you're trying to do two things at once.
Hold on, wait, something made a point. Just gotta double check the range. Yeah, no. Okay, I just gotta do a telepathic message rather than the connection. Which I will.
If
have
you try to
look
do
up for.
anything beyond playing the song, you're gonna have to re-roll it to maintain your song.
Okay, well, he's out of range right now, so I'll have to just maintain the song.
I mean, you could. You're kind of playing. Hard to say.
Well, at least we got this. Could probably fix it with enough time, but I really don't want to get close to the water while they're here because if they get me, then you probably really won't be able to fix the rudder.
He kind of looks. Well, we still got our sails. We just can't turn easily.
Yeah, Nolan, how's the how bad did this screw us over?
He looks over and he just spins the wheel and nothing happens.
Yeah, I gotta get that fixed sooner rather than later.
Is there a way we could bring up the rudder?
This is
No.
actually kind of funny because we had the same problem last time where we lost the rudder.
But you, last time.
Yeah.
Vash
Well,
just kind of
think
looks
about
at you,
that
Felbear.
I went in the water last time that happened.
Yeah, something ate the back half of our boat. But a nice
Eight.
like fish thing kind of attached itself to the boat and became a rudder for us, which was kind of cool.
I look back at Vash.
I was not with them. I'm new too.
Just help me tie a rope around my waist so I can get down there.
Maybe give it a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
give
we
it a
can
couple
we
minutes.
can tie a rope now and then later I'll do it. I'm not gonna do it
We
now.
haven't lost speed yet. We're not in danger of hitting anything. If those are still down there and you jump in and they eat you,
I'm not. I
we're
just
gonna
want
lose a good
the
rope.
I'm not jumping in. I just want the rope on me. Why are you
Oh.
jumping to conclusions?
Yeah. Just hold still, and he's gonna go ahead and tie. That's a dex check. Let's see.
How long do you think that will take you to fix that?
A day.
Do
Ooh,
we know how
19 on
bad
the
it
dex
is?
check. That's good match.
Hmm?
Do we know how bad the damage is?
I hold up the broken piece of the
The rudder's
water
off.
that I assume is like as big as like my chest.
It's pretty big and it's been chomped on. So you can repair the part you have. Does anyone have mending?
Yes.
So you can
Oh,
start work on fixing. It's going to take a bit of time because you're going to have to mend multiple parts of it. You can't really fully mend it. We're just being nice. But like all the splintered damage, you'll have to still find a way to reconnect it once you're down there.
Yeah,
but at least you can repair the damage to it.
That's why I have carpenter's tools, and that's also why I have ward covers tools.
Not the easiest thing to use while underwater, though.
No, definitely not. Which is why I'm like, it's going to take a day, at least.
He's
This
gonna
is
like
not
look over
an
at Serena.
hour-long job.
So how long does it take for the green thing to show up?
She just kind of like glares over at him. Continues playing.
Like, can anyone else play instruments too? Like, is this a group effort or? I'm new to the whole green pixie thing.
Just in the midst of playing, shrugs.
I've been told not to touch instruments for the sake of myself and others.
Wait, boss.
Yeah.
You really don't know what momentum is.
Is that like a flavor?
You know when you throw a rock and eventually it stops?
Does it like hit something, right?
Not even because it goes back to the ground.
Yeah.
Losing that force of you throwing it That force of you throwing it, that's momentum.
Hey, boss,
So like magic. Yeah,
didn't Larry find bombs?
Larry, did you find bombs?
Hey, come here.
Yeah, we could throw some bombs. Larry, can you
He's
get the
gonna.
bombs, please?
You watch as he reaches it, and his
Into his underwear?
yeah, he pulls out.
Larry.
He says, "There's 2 more down in the box below." There was 4 total in the box that he found.
Well, yeah, we could hug some bombs.
Question.
Yes.
God, I hate this ship. What if? No, that would be too hard. I was going to say, can we feed it the bomb? But I don't know how we'd light it, and I really don't think that I want to. I don't think it would swallow me like the fish did. I think I would die.
I could fix you.
He just looks at you. Roll a persuasion check.
While this is going on, I'm going to take 2 pot shots at the area the shark is.
I have a.
You fire off in the distance, but nothing.
I got one little bag of diamond dust left.
Even with forceful.
It's underwater.
Mm.
It's not near the surface. That one surfaced to draw your attention while this one attacked. Serena, did you roll that passive perception or D100 that I asked you for? I think it was a D100.
Yes, it was a 23.
So I will say, even though you're kind of focusing on that, you almost detected when you were being attacked like a semi-psychic presence. Yeah, for now they seem to have fallen back. Lucky just is gonna kind of sit there. He starts like lighting up his pipe. Be any time now.
Anything on the horizon, Cameron?
Perception. Kind of looks about. It's an 8. Nothing yet, boss. Lucky's gonna kind of walk over to you. He's gonna put his arm around you, Misfit. They're trying to disable the ship. That means the other airships aren't that far behind.
Yeah, I don't know why they're toying with us though. They could have just sunk us. They didn't.
He just looks at you and he lifts up his eye patch so he can look at you with both eyes.
Yeah.
Because they can't eat us if they sink us.
Oh. Yeah, that would do it.
They also probably like eating people alive, if I had to guess.
Alive?
Yeah. So people get off on hearing things scream, you know?
That doesn't sound very fun.
Not for you, not for us, for them. Probably loads.
Is there any way to get this heap to go faster?
Not for very long.
Not unless someone can conjure wind or control the water.
How much wind?
The bigger, the faster. Something to push the boat ahead.
That sort of doesn't work. I can push things 10 feet at a time with Gale Whisper. I can just continuously slash at the sails, but it's not a lot of wind.
Breath of the Wild it.
Now the other dog wants to go out. These little a-holes. They used to have it where they'd go at the same time. Now they've alternated. I'll be right back.
Yep. So
Hey,
I wonder if
Vel.
that scarf. Good.
She's like filing away on like a splintered part. Yeah, what's up?
If I was able to dry out the rudder area, would you be able to fix it faster?
It'd probably be easier for me to get my hands on it and try to like figure out where the because like it's not even attached to the steering stick anymore, which is the big problem. That's probably more of an internal thing. Uh, I won't know until I see it. And that thing is I'm gonna roll one of these because it's still active. It's still really, really close. It could swim up and snatch me whenever it wanted.
Well, we can't have you being snatched.
Yeah, which is why I'm just focused on repairing what I got in my hands right now.
Okay.
I guess you could check below deck and tell me if there's anything leaking down there, because it did rip off a big chunk, and if we're taking water, that's more important than this.
Yeah, you know what? That would be good to know. I'm gonna go check on that.
Yeah. I actually went towards the prisoner, but you do that.
As you look down, it doesn't look like there's much anything leaking inside. Thankfully, a lot of what got ripped off was just external to the ship. There's like a slight leak on the side, but they patched it rather quickly. Hard to say.
Okay.
You talked to the prisoner, you said?
Yes.
Go for it. What do you want to ask?
So, what do you know about that's what, Black Tongue pirates?
I'll be right back.
He just looks at you. We're doomed.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't happen to have a spare rudder on this ship?
He just face palms and starts crying. Come on, you guys gotta I don't want to die like this.
Is there anyone else around me right now?
I mean, there's people down below the ship, yeah.
Well, if things look bleak, I'll at least let you out so you can die fighting.
He's just like, he doesn't look like he's in a very good mood now. Like, he now understands the situation you're kind of in.
You don't have a spare rudder on this ship, huh?
No, we only have the one. It's at this
That
point,
just
you guys
Mhm.
hear up top, Cameron. Captain, ahead!
Ahead?
Oh, they're in front of us.
Oh, good.
Roll a d100 as you look up ahead, Captain, or you can assign it.
I want to roll it. We're rolling 90s tonight. And keep it up.
You see a boat about half the size of yours, and you see like large fishing poles off the side of it. It looks like a fishing vessel.
Are we
And you-
going like head on?
No, it's just another ship that's up ahead of you that you're kind of catching up to. They're not currently like moving very fast, like off the starboard bow. Her moniker's the Salty Wench, Captain. I don't think it's a pirate ship.
Well, they might be in trouble if the pirates are after us. Should we warn them?
You're the captain.
Yeah, we should warn them.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
There's usually now we won't know it. Our crewmate. There's usually flags you can run up to give signals for different things.
At this point, Ratcatcher's like, I mean, I'm just gonna say the obvious, but if they chase that ship, won't they stop chasing our ship?
Unless you're after us specifically.
I mean, maybe. Hold on, I have to refer to my pirate code book to see
What type of
the
boat do
ethics
we
of the
have?
situation.
You have a
Well-
very basic merchant vessel. You have no offensive capabilities. You're
Okay, so,
very light.
For them to turn off onto a fishing vessel versus a merchant vessel, unlikely. If it wasn't for
Counterpoint.
us specifically, if they're looking for just bounty,
Counterpoint. Fishing vessels have fish to eat too. And people.
we're assuming they eat fish or people or both.
You do know the black tongues are cannibals.
Everybody eats fish.
They do eat people.
Yeah, Marius, could you do me a favor, please?
What's that, Misfit?
Could you go have Bram warn the fishing people that there are pirates in the area and to look out and maybe run away?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. So you send Bram to go fly over to the fishing vessel.
No.
Takes you a few minutes, but you can no.
I have him fly off and turn invisible and then just have him come back.
Okay. Yeah. How long do you wait? Couple minutes.
No, I just send him like off that direction where he can see him moving that way and then turn invisible. And then he just.
Oh, I know that, but like, do you at least wait a while so you pretend like he makes it over there for Misfit? Because they're about like
I
about a
play
10-minute flight
off
for
the
him.
ruse.
Yeah. Roll a deception check with advantage because it's very easy to do with Bram's capabilities.
Misfit, you're a coward at knowing exactly what he was doing.
Listen, Misfit is very trusting as a person. I fully believe we
I'd
are
like to
warning
think he
those
trusts
poor fishermen.
Marius as well because we've spent a lot of time studying and learning.
Yeah, exactly.
Misfit, roll an insight check in tower for me, if you don't mind.
Is he? Time.
So you watch, and it probably takes like a good 10 minutes, but then Bram finally comes back. Message delivered.
They seemed a little startled just to hear a voice out of nowhere warning them.
Oh, well, at least they know. Good job, Bram. Okay, let's get the bombs ready. What else can we do?
We could make makeshift harpoons, maybe.
Let's get some of the arrows top deck and maybe some of the crossbows just in case we need them.
Sure, all there is
Do
a bunch of crossbows. We don't have any ammo for them.
Vel, where did you put all the arrows?
I got it on me.
Can we have some of those, please?
Sure, I'll hand you a bag of 20 bolts.
Okay. Please, let's reload maybe 10 of the crossbows.
I'm busy on this. You do that yourself.
I got it. I got it, bud.
Bash will help you, Velmer, just like to hold everything solid
Yeah.
because we rock back and forth. Serena, roll one more D100 as you continue playing your song.
She's AFK.
Oh, is she? Okay. Remind me when she gets back.
Okay, if he's going to assist me, then I guess I can do this.
Nice.
It's going a lot better with him holding things down. I
with
can
your
get the elbow
tools-
grease in.
And mending, you're able to. It's going to take a little bit, but you're fixing what you have of the broken piece so that when you go to secure it.
I'm trying to make the edges like not frayed. I'm not worried about how it looks. I'm just worried about if it's something that looks attachable. I don't want splinters on the ends. I don't want anything frayed.
Vash will kind of look over. Hey, any of you magic-y people? Can you do that fabricate thing?
No.
I'm not that kind of workshopper.
You know,
What?
for a group of people from a wizarding guild, we don't have a lot of wizarding.
I'm not really built for the magic field, buddy. My powers didn't come in until like 10 years ago, and I still don't really know where they came from.
That's where we need Lucky from Brandon's campaign. He's got all kinds of utility shit like that.
All right. As we...
Start him back.
Serena, one more D100.
Okay. 45.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me double check. No, wait, taking one up. The 14 barrels that are tied on the ship all begin to float. But they're held down by the ropes.
What did I miss?
Not much.
Nothing.
Your magic.
Were you here when we saw the fishing vessel?
Nope.
No.
I don't believe so.
So from what we last left off, so basically we saw just a normal fishing vessel ahead of us. And Marius pretended to have Bram go give them a warning.
No, Marius
Come
did
back.
have Graham give him a warning.
Totally gave him a warning. Bell and Vash are currently fixing the rudder. And as you're playing your song, all of the barrels that are on the top deck begin floating upwards, but only the barrels, and they're just basically secured by those ropes that you see.
And for players,
Got it. Well,
Marys didn't do that
that's
just
a
to be mean. It's like a self-preservation thing. It's like if they don't know and they get caught, even though it's unlikely, all the better. Means I get away.
Oh, don't worry.
Marius really doesn't like water.
Amelia would have done the same exact thing.
So would most of the pirates, don't worry. There's probably 3 people on the ship that wouldn't have done it.
So, Misfit, Serena, and maybe Bram.
It's probably the only people that probably wouldn't have done it would be Misfit, probably Serena. I guess Vash wouldn't technically do it. He would have thought about it though.
Has it been an hour yet?
Not quite, no.
Okay, I want to do another one of these. Where is it? Where does it feel like it is?
For that one, if anyone in chat would like to roll one more D100, I will tell you. Roll that 100.
I thought I pressed the button. They just didn't register.
It's all good. If not, the captain will have to pick someone. All right, Captain. Pick your
Yes.
poison. Assign that D100.
Marius, you do it.
This seems fitting.
Wait, did he say he was taking the dogs out?
Oh,
No,
Maybe.
Buddy. Yeah, he's AFK. Council, you do it.
I don't work for you, but sure, I'll do it.
Think of it as Bash.
I rolled a fucking 1.
Let's go.
Good
that's
choice.
why you don't roll for us, huh?
Yes, that is why I don't roll for you.
Well done, soldier.
Screen clip, screen clip.
Ugh.
All right, so we'll say we progress about another 30 minutes. As you track, roll a survival with
I did it.
advantage. Oh, you already did.
15.
What's the max distance you can track to these things?
Well, I will.
I think it's like a mile, or is it like based on the level? I forget. It's been a hot second.
Level is time.
Level's time. I think it's
It
like
did-
a mile or something, right? Oh, here it is. I didn't even see this was on the screen.
It just says I have advantage on checks to find it.
I would say, while I'm not 100% sure, you can tell it's quite a further distance away. From what you can tell, it looks like they're probably going towards that other ship.
Oh. I'll just like casually to Vash, because I'm pretty sure I overheard the misfit ask Mario's conversation. I guess I didn't move in time.
Well,
Seems
they
like it's
had
going for
warning. What
them.
they choose to do with it, it's up to them.
Oh no, this is just to Vash. Just like casual, like, oh, I guess I didn't move in time.
Look,
While
we're
we're just standing this thing down.
if we're gonna be on the ocean more, we really need to get a bigger boat.
Well, hey boss,
Yeah.
I think it's safe enough for me to go down and take a look now.
I think so. Okay.
It's like you got your dagger on you, yeah?
I got my dagger on me.
If you get in danger, just bleed. Just kidding. Scream. Don't bleed. Bleeding would be bad. Oh, wait! He kind of just gonna take his dagger and poke you real quick. Hey,
Okay.
how handy's that?
No, roll damage.
It's just
Because
1 point of damage. He knows you don't bleed.
Oh.
It's more like he's seen you not bleed before, and he's just like, hey.
Wait, he has? I haven't taken damage in combat yet. I thought the only people who knew were Misfit and Amelia so far.
You poke
You've
yourself
been
all
working
the
on
time.
yourself. Yeah.
Oh,
when you're
yeah,
doing
that's
your
right.
crafts.
I probably would have like scraped myself with the sander and like it took off a bunch of skin, but nothing happened.
He kind of looks at you like, you're like perfectly made for this. All right, hold on tight to your dagger.
Right. You're not still good, right?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I grew up sailing. It's good.
Alright, I hope your
With,
arms
like,
are strong
tools on the hook.
too.
It's like, let's tie you on to something too. Well, you have water walk on too still.
It's only an hour. It's probably if it's been.
It's just about to the hour mark. I'd say by the time it's done, the hour would be about up at this point. So right as your hunter's mark fades, so does the water walk.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so.
You also have these barrels that are floating as well.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot that I can't move the control water cube, so we might want to slow down. But also, we probably shouldn't slow down quite yet.
we can't slow down. We don't have an anchor.
We could raise
Um,
up the sails.
Boss, if
Yes?
you move the water out from underneath the ship, won't we fall backwards into it?
Well, just the end of it, like this. Not
You know what?
Like that.
When we fought the dabblefish, you also did water breathing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just do that for me.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Cameron's
Actually-
looking in the direction of the other ship. He's just like, he looks very nervous.
Can you give me 10 minutes to cast this as a ritual, please?
Yeah, that'll give you 10 minutes to time myself up.
Excellent.
Do you have the ritual caster feat? I think you do, right?
Druids don't need it.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Water breathing and water walk are, I think, the only two
Preparation
rituals I have.
casters
Once people
can
else.
cast rituals, or can do ritual casting for free. It's the spontaneous casters like bards, sorcerers, paladins that need the ritual caster feat.
So they have ritual casting built in.
Yeah, wizards
I know
just have an
wizards do.
extra bonus that.
Or if you
Yeah,
wanna
wizards
get
just
it
have an extra
for-
bonus where Yeah, wizards have an extra bonus where they can ritual cast anything in their book, whereas every other ritual caster has to have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
spell prepared.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure. I was pretty sure the druids had that.
Yeah,
Just
unless you want to prepare someone else's, like how I do with Theris, where he's got ritual
Oh.
caster for wizard.
yeah.
I can cast this on a lot of people, so I'm just gonna hit.
At least also hit Vash with it. I'll
Yeah, I'm
probably
gonna
use
hit
help down there.
10 people I can see after 10 minutes pass.
All right, you guys continue on forward. I'm gonna roll one more check for Cameron before you guys kind of get out of eye shot. Oh, that was almost 2 3s. Captain! And he points back behind you.
Yeah.
Off in the distance, over there. You see a ship. It's kind of like a weird design. You're not exactly sure what it's made. It almost looks like it's made out of like bone.
Oh.
Probably about twice the size of your ship, and it's far off in the distance, and it looks like it's kind of heading towards that smaller ship.
Those poor fisher guys.
Yeah, and they don't seem to be moving either. Like they're floating on the water, but like you're easily moving faster than they are. It's at this point you also see like this white flag being raised up on the ship.
Oh.
That's a problem.
All right.
Hey, yo, what does the white flag mean?
That means they surrender.
Hmm.
Or more accurately, it means they get eaten. We should do something about that.
Crash kind of like looks at you as he's
How?
looking over the back. We can't turn.
How soon till you get that thing attached?
4 hours. At least.
Miss it, I could probably turn us.
You go what?
I could probably turn us, although
Why would we go back to the pirates we're trying to get away from?
do you want to just let these people get killed and eaten?
That's a fishing vessel. They probably won't just kill them. They're going to look for loot. When there's nothing of value, I'm sure they'll let them go. Or they may even be able to barter their catch for their food.
They're cannibals. The eat people.
Yeah, the loot
Mm,
is the
Trying to be
crew.
hopeful.
Lucky just kind of laughs at it. They're so gonna die.
Yep.
But hey, on the bright side, we're not gonna die. Well, not yet.
And I suggest
I
we
mean,
keep
very
trying.
sad. Very sad. Very sad.
Well,
indeed,
it's not as though they don't see us.
No, but if they're busy with them, that means we can get away. And unfortunately, that's something that has to happen. No need for us to die as well.
Also, because I need to actually, this is one of 2 ships currently. Who do I want to pick on for this one? Captain, pick someone. Under 50 and under is one ship. 50 over 50 is another ship.
Marius was gone when I asked him to roll, so please roll, sir.
Just a D100.
Yeah, this is just to determine which of the 2 ships this one is that's coming upon it. Nice.
Also, why are these barrels floating?
Don't worry about it.
think they're scared.
Yeah, I don't know why I asked anything.
Bash, do you still have an extra knife on you, or did you blend them all out?
He just kind of twirls the one he has in his hand. Just this one.
Okay. Hey,
I have 6 total.
Boss, can we borrow yours for a sec?
Is that okay, Vash?
I mean, just don't drop them in the sea.
Mm-hmm.
If you drop it in, I'm making you go in to dive after it.
I'm gonna take Misfit's Bash Dagger and I'm just gonna jam it into the rudder part. You know, in case the worst happens, you can pull it back anytime. I'll like take a hammer to it and like hammer it in really good.
I just kind of look at you. You know, you probably could have tied that on there too, but I appreciate your enthusiasm.
So that's great.
You're really gonna trust a knot in this situation, huh?
Not really. And he just kind of smiles.
Yeah, you're lucky I haven't pushed you over yet.
All right, Phil's getting keelhauled.
What?
Yeah.
The pirates all just kind of giggle.
Overboard for your crimes, Phil.
Alright, I jump overboard.
Splash. All right, roll a Constitution save because it is. Oh, do you not get cold? I forget.
You know what? I will. Oh, I have a page open over here. Let me pull up my class.
Do it.
Yes.
Shadow. It is a quirk I could have picked, so I might be just colder than normal, but it's not my main quirk. So
Okay.
I think cold is still something I experience.
So roll a con save. Even though it's less noticeable, your extremities would still kind of feel some of it, anyways. Hey, I'll say you kind of continue working. You notice as you continue working on it, because it's like it's going to take some time. Your fingers kind of are harder to move the longer you're in there. Like, oh, this is rather cold, but so far you seem to be maintaining at least, and have not been eaten by a shark.
Yeah, the first thing I'm trying to do first is figure out where it broke from the helm, because just reattaching the wood part isn't going to do much if it mechanically doesn't work. So that's my main focus, is find out what I need to fix in there to get it reattached to the steering wheel.
So thankfully, you kind of look. It seems like most of it is there. It is kind of splintered off, though, so you probably are going to need to repair that a little bit before you can start securing the other parts together.
Okay.
So you could probably work on that for now. So you don't even really need the other rudder down there yet. You could just repair
that's why I left it in that 5-foot square. I just have the knife in it for safety.
Yep. All right, so you start repairing the splintered part from below. You do find roll in investigation check too.
All right.
Shark tooth?
Maybe. You, sir, find 1 shark tooth.
I pocket it.
It's quite big. You kind of tuck it in your shirt.
Uh-huh.
But you have 1 shark tooth.
Shark tooth. Hoo-ha-ha.
All right, so he's continuing to work on that. Is there anything you guys want to do? I'd say probably at this point it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, getting closer to 3. And that further ship, as you move away, it's harder to see where the ship made of bone is, and you start to kind of lose sight of the fishing vessel.
Hope they're all right.
Oh, they're not.
And then at this point, Misfit, you just see 2 things flying around up in the air, off in the distance. And they kind of like swoop down towards the fishing vessel.
Wyverns, I'm guessing?
Mm-hmm. It's the dragon. It's one of the Blackton fleets. It's not the big ship, but they also have Wyrens on them. You just watch a lot of the pirates kind of like hold their hats and just kind of like mourn the loss of the poor fishermen.
I used to see this a lot back in the woods, Serena. Every beast has to eat. sometimes being the one to get away is the only option.
We aren't beasts, though.
Aren't we?
No.
Misfit smiles like he said something funny.
– Vash is gonna
Bring
kind
me
of
that
look.
little.
Oh, now here's a good question, because this is gonna impact Vel's work. At any point, do we slow down this ship? The slower the ship is going, the easier her job is. The faster the ship is going, the more difficult her job is.
I can't imagine we would be slowing down.
I wasn't expecting it either. That's
Yeah,
why
we
when you
have
brought
to.
it up.
We have to keep going.
All right. So as you
So
guys
then we'll,
continue on,
kind of like hang out by the back and play her violin for help inspire the working crew.
sure. Every so often, you feel like a tug on the rope. Do you ever come up to check? How long is your water breathing? All day or every day?
24 hours.
Oh, 24 hours?
He's just gonna tug on your rope. Do you tug back on it? I mean, it's hard because it's very tense, but
how long does it take for him to do the first tug?
he probably just tugs on it like every 10 minutes or so, just to make sure.
I will give him a double tug at like 50 minutes.
Okay. It's hard to do, but you're able to kind of continue. He just makes sure you're like still attached to it.
Yeah, so I double tug at 50 minutes for him to pull me up.
All right. So, as we veer away, it seems that other ship has at least bought you some time, if not fully distracted other vessels that were pursuing you. So, as we get into the evening hours, let me turn this back on. I feel like this should be nope. You gotta go darker. Do 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 do. There we go. All right, so we hit about 7 o'clock, we'll say. It's getting harder to see at this point, Vel. You don't have dark vision, do you?
I have 120 feet of dark vision.
It's still murky, though, so you can
Yeah.
still kind of see in front of you.
Yeah, I can see what I'm working on, but not what's around me.
I'd say by this point, because it's really hard to work in these conditions,
Yeah.
Vash is probably going to teleport you up a few hours later just to, like... I think maybe you should stay up here as we go, and we can finish the rest in the morning.
Yeah, probably for the best.
They kind of go to rush and put like blankets and things on you. Are you okay?
It's the ocean's cold. Did Rat wreck it? Did soup ready or something?
Yeah. Bones, and you just watch as Bones brings up some soup. At this point, I would say who would probably do it? Probably so I can touch tokens again. Rigging kind of starts going around. He lights the 2 lanterns on the mast as it begins to get dark. He looks like, put that out. They'll spot us. He looks over towards you. I thought we were supposed to keep it bright.
It's just a little bit of dark. What's so scary?
I thought the prisoner said that we have to keep it bright.
He's a prisoner, though.
Kind of looks over towards you, Misfit.
Hmm.
Do you light your lanterns, or do you leave them dark? It's a little misty, but it's not like a super bright moon tonight. You have a little bit of light.
How good is the visibility?
You probably can see like I'd say like a good 50 feet ahead of you pretty easily, if you have dark vision. Yeah, no land that you can see at all. It's just darkness.
Is it clear though?
There's a low mist, but not super thick.
Well, are we more scared of pirates or gongoozlers?
I can't imagine.
Pirates.
Let's just keep things lit below deck.
Any progress up here, Nolan? Does it feel like it's attached to anything again?
From the speed you're going at, you basically, the time you're down there, you could only repair the part that was down there. We'll have to reattach it tomorrow.
Okay.
So you fix both sides. You fix the piece that broke off above, and then you fix the piece down below.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I see what I was doing. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
If we'd slowed the ship down, I mean, we can't stop it. We don't have an anchor. But if we'd slowed down, that would have been easier. But you're literally being pulled behind a moving ship.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so I couldn't get into the inner workings. I see.
Yeah. So you fixed what was broken off. Thankfully, it didn't break too much inside. It was more external damage. But you still had to fix it all so that when you get ready to reattach it, you'll still have to find a way to reattach it. But at least both sides are in decent repair.
Did you find those? Did you bring up those crossbows I wanted, Vidash?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
I'll just like sit down on deck, like with like really shaky hands, and I'll like pull out like my smith tools and I'll start disassembling some.
You go to do it. You're probably gonna have to wait until you warm up. Your hands are shaking so hard.
Yeah, so like I try, but eventually I just stop. But I try. Oh my god, did I try?
So night shift.
I have an idea
Opening-
real quick that I want to do.
Yeah, go for it. I'm just swapping crew.
I am gonna cast plant growth to try and hype up some of the algae in the water. See if I can inspire any bioluminescence to stick to the bottom of our boat.
Or if you want to try. So roll a D100.
Mm-hmm.
You could make glowworms.
That's a 9.
Yeah. So you watch as you begin to cast it, and it's kind of this cool look because the way you're breaking the waves. And so you're not putting a ton of light off above deck. It's kind of like almost like you're just making these colors appear with the waves, but it looks really cool. So the bottom of your ship, and like as you look over the edge, you can see slightly over, but it is not completely pitch black down in the water. At least it provides some sort of like mental happiness to you as well. It's very scary when you just look out and it's nothing but darkness, and so this kind of makes everyone feel slightly better, even though it doesn't necessarily do much. It just looks really cool. Yeah, without issue.
Nice.
All right, let me get a crew. So Larry and Michael will stay up on top. Salty will get on top. Owens will take a turn up top. So as he's kind of serving soup, making sure Velmare is okay. Grogut will also be back on top. And Cameron also goes down below. So Vash will go back to steering. Well, I guess he doesn't have to steer.
Yeah, there's no point.
Nobody needs to steer the ship. Bones will like pretend to sail for a minute. All right, so changing of the crew has happened. What do you guys wish to do? You said
warm.
you're getting warm.
I continue my venting.
Oh,
What are you doing?
I know what he's doing based on that word. That's so funny.
I have a captive audience and I'm venting.
Are you complaining to the prisoner?
Yes. Did you for a while?
Can you give us a little bit?
Um, no, not on the spot. It's already passed.
What's the first thing that's annoyed on your mind?
The fact that when I ask questions, I get a "Oh, don't worry about it" or a nothing answer.
He will mention because he's kind of like he just gives up at one point, realizing he can't evade your talking.
Yeah,
As it does get dark, though, he's like, "Hey, you don't mind bringing that lantern a little bit closer, so you can have all 3 lanterns below deck at this point."
yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll
Uh,
bring the blanket closer.
Rigging does not leave one of those lanterns. Like he puts it right next to where he's sleeping because he's terrified to death.
That's fair. You can have it.
All right, any of you go below deck?
No, not yet.
Mario,
Stop him,
Serena,
Eddie.
missed it. Anyone?
Serena will hang out above deck for the time being.
Yeah, Maris will probably retire.
Okay.
Enjoy
I'm
the
just
night
gonna
sky.
on top.
I do want to make sure top deck has at least one lantern at the ready, just in case.
Okay. So you have one, we'll say, on the main mast, then there's 2 below deck.
What's wrong about those shocks, Vash?
That was
Sea's a cool place, Serena.
Yeah, it's something else. I don't think they were fully in control of their own actions.
Heard of things like that, but I've never seen anything in person. I'm a little worried, though, from the stories I've heard. We don't have any scent in the water, thankfully, but I've heard of those types of things tracking people for miles. Not necessarily those sharks, but like even normal sharks.
I think someone on board there at that bone ship had a connection to those shots.
Could be. I've heard of the Black Tongue pirates. It's a
If
whole
you have-
fleet.
Well, that's certainly not desirable.
And he tries to continue looking in the direction from behind you guys. This is why I'm not sleeping tonight.
Not sleeping at all.
Nope, I'm a little bit over the sleeping for tonight. I'll get some extra rest once we make land.
Oh, come now.
If we keep up this pace, we should arrive later tomorrow.
You need your
if
rest
we
too.
didn't turn off course in the meantime.
And kind of like looks up towards the moon from what you have. I can't really see the stars, but I don't feel like we've turned. Hard to say though.
Vash, we need you at your best too. When your shift ends, get some sleep.
You do realize that you basically just gave him permission to stay up all night because he said his shift wouldn't end.
He just smiles.
And
He'll be fine.
No, it won't. He's staying up all night. That's his whole shift.
you wouldn't.
Sleeping is very overrated. Plus, I have slept every day for the last several days. I'm good to stay up for a day.
Vash, you're not an elf. You don't get away with it sleeping.
Serena, I've been doing this a lot longer than you. Believe me. If I thought I were going to risk anything, I would do it. But it's better this way. He just kind of is going to play with one of the barrels. That's kind of cool. He like will push it down, it floats back up. Pushes it down, it floats back up.
Can I I'm gonna cut one of the ropes loose.
Oh, one of the barrels?
Yeah.
And you just watch it begin to float upwards and away from the ship.
uh,
You know what was in that one, right?
The barrel stops floating away and starts getting pulled back down.
You get a telekinesis it back.
Yep.
Okay. So you just lower it back down to the ship.
She just kind of glances up and the barrel starts coming back down.
it was probably empty.
Please tie that one up again.
Have balloons been invented yet?
I would say there's some rendition of a balloon. I wouldn't say it's super common, but yeah, to some extent.
I wish to have one. This is my new goal in life.
I'm just going to keep one of these for forever.
Yeah, don't everyone rush at once. So we're just gonna grab a rope and try and tie it back down. Not sure if it's going to come back down a second time.
After Bone serves dinner and tends everyone up top, he goes down and begins prepping for tomorrow. We'll have Salty go up in the crow's nest. Groget will kind of be up front with you. Larry and Michael just kind of look off the starboard side.
Hell yeah, dude.
What are you doing, Misfit?
Me and Gavin are doing like the Titanic thing.
Very fitting, very fitting.
No, I'm just chilling on the front mast.
Nice.
Like a Luffy.
Yeah.
Vash
All right.
disappeared into the ether.
Goodbye. Forever.
Well, I don't know why it disappeared. Oh, did I click on his? I might have clicked him on accident. You're supposed to be there, Vash. Why are you invisible? Why is he invisible?
Well, he just disappeared.
No idea why that did that. His token was visible and I didn't click on it.
I always hate it when that happens. I'm hanging out aboard a ship and I just suddenly become invisible.
All right. For the evening, who's staying up first shift? Who's staying up second shift? Vash is going to be up for both because you can't convince him otherwise.
Val's shift one.
Serena will kind of take a seat beside him here. Well, if you're going to stay up, I suppose I'm going to stay up too. Though she's
Fair
going
enough.
to cheat in France.
Yeah,
I'm gonna point at Vash.
Hmm.
Don't worry about it. You can keep going.
he's going to give Serena one of the extra blankets that's up on the top deck too that Bones brought up.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I will sleep for both of Vash
You guys-
and Serena.
You guys can all hear Amy just gabbing until she falls asleep to the prisoner.
Torture.
that poor man.
Torturing him.
Eventually, probably 10:30 at night, the prisoner's just like, if I tell you my name, will you just let me sleep?
Yes, sure.
Thank God. He reaches his hand out, and then he kind of realizes that you probably won't shake his hand. He's like, Valus.
No, I could go shake his hand.
Just shakes it, and then he lays down.
No, just
How do you spell that?
Vaelis. He's also visible in the combat tracker now.
Mhm.
He looks like this. He's not on the top deck, but that's what he looks like. All right, Larry and Mike will probably do shift 1 as well. Actually, yeah, they'll do late shift. They'll check in later tonight. Bash is just going to kind of sit there. And he kind of stands stoically, and it's strange. The later you kind of get into the evening, he doesn't really seem to get like tired or blinky, but his facial expression kind of changes slightly. Uh, who wants to roll the D100 for shift 1?
I am not on shift 1, so it should not be me.
You're awake.
But you're below deck sleeping for shift 1, right, Serena?
No, she's awake, but she's trancing back here with Vash.
Fair enough.
I am awake.
You're awake. So everyone on top deck is currently awake. Cool. All right, Misfit, pick your person
waddles
for
over.
shift 1.
Vel.
Lucky sevens.
My box now.
You're sitting on the rudder. Please don't do that.
Misfit looks like he's sleepwalking. He's just gonna lay down right here. And he clings onto the rudder.
Not a horrible idea.
Whatever. I'm making noise. Because I'm actively disassembling hand crossbows.
It's a lot easier at this point once you warm up, too.
I rolled a 17 for the check on it.
All right, as you're sitting there, I would say you guys just notice it starts to get noticeably colder. Michael kind of looks around. What is that?
What's what?
Just like you see him kind of like put the blanket on himself. Oh, cold, really quick.
Aren't cold fronts a thing in the ocean? I don't know. Larry, are you still in your skivvies?
Yes, he hasn't changed at all. At this point, though, he does stand up on top of this crate, and he just kind of starts looking around.
Serena just kind of like wraps the blanket tighter around herself.
I stand up, then I just go, okay, fine.
As at this point, you hear screaming from the crow's nest. Ah! And you see, like, Salty lifts like 5 feet off the ground. I need everyone to roll initiative.
What? Whoa.
I should roll initiative just for when I'm awake. Wait.
As you're sitting there, you can see him lifting up. First go would be Veltner.
How tall is the mast?
For your ship, probably like 25, 30 feet.
Misty step to the top.
Yeah, sure.
What's going on?
As you look, it's hard to see at first as your eyes adjust, and then you see there's something kind of holding him up. This is almost a good fitting picture. Just picture that Salty.
Okay. Yeah, I am going to unsheath both of my long swords.
Sure.
So I get this, and I'm going to attempt to stab the shadow
Go for it. So you swing at the shadow.
with. Oh no, I used my bonus action. That is a bonus action, correct? That is correct. Yeah, so I just hit him. I try to hit him.
Go for it.
11.
You can aim at him. He's visible.
I'm using melee. Yeah, I don't think you can aim with melee, can you?
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
You're within sword range of him.
Yeah,
I think
but the
he's
aim.
taking the aim action or the a rogue aim action.
That's wait.
No.
what was that?
You can't aim for it. You can just swing at him. Yeah.
Yeah, I swung at him and I got an 11. Am I getting advantage?
You didn't target him. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, wait, I have to swing at Vincent?
No, you have to target the shadow.
I don't see
We
the
can't
You just
see
shadow.
the
dropped it there.
shadow.
I don't see
You
the
sh-
shadow.
You don't see it? Hold on. It should be there.
No, we do not see
That's
the
what I was
shadow.
asking.
Spam NPCs and randomly turning invisible while board
There you
ships.
Okay. Hi, Shadow. Do you want me to just drop the 11 on him?
Yeah, just drop the 11 on him.
Okay, that's a miss.
You swing, kind of like goes through it. You like veer off to the side of it. Not quite a direct hit.
That one's a hit, and that. I think Vincent's preventing me from getting sneak attack because he's an ally within 5 feet of me, isn't he?
He is not imposing any type of disadvantage. He is currently just being held. So probably not yet.
It's a swashbuckler thing.
Oh, yeah, that would stop it too.
Yeah. It is.
If you get him free, though, potentially.
Yeah, hang on. No, I swear it was in this. You don't need advantage on your attack roll against a creature if you are within 5 feet of it, and no other creatures are within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, so he would
yeah,
negate it, unfortunately.
So I just get regular damage.
Oh yeah, that swashbuckler thing. Gotten boned over so many times with that on the aura.
Doesn't look super effective, but it definitely seems like it bothers it. It kind of like disperses for a little bit. I will say long enough because it didn't really do too much to him for combat. It was more for just looks. I'll say that it kind of drops him. So he's level with you now, and he's can be considered a combatant.
Okay. You might want to start climbing that ladder. I don't know.
Thing down there. Kid, wake up! Loudmouth, up!
Me?
They're here!
Who's
Wake
here?
up! We're in trouble! And he's just gonna like throw whatever. If you had like any drink or food tray there, he's just gonna like try to chuck it at your head to wake you up.
To be. Oh boy.
Up top! Oh, hey. Vincent's gonna go ahead. You grab me in the dark. One interesting note you've never actually noticed about your pirates, they all effectively have the brave trait. They are all immune to being frightened.
Yes.
Yay.
Whether it's the large amount of alcohol that they drink and they're just too dumb to know the difference, doesn't seem to stop them. So he's going to go ahead. He's going to look not that brave. He pulls out like a little flask. Yes, he's going to take a drink and use his drunken swagger ability. He gains 7 temporary hit points, and then he is going to make 2 strikes with his sword. First one is a 19. 5 points reduced to 2, and his second attack. Get out of here! And then the second one misses. That brings us to the hole. The hole runs away. Serena, as you kind of hear the screaming, I would say this probably happens after your 4 hours of trancing, anyways. So as you're kind of sitting there, you kind of come to and you see combat up top. And you can kind of barely make out the shadow against the night, but you can see there's kind of like a humanoid form to it, and both of them are swinging at it.
So, seeing a shadow figure, Serena's going to draw her moonlight sword, point it up there, and going to throw dancing lights up there. The 4 lights surrounding the top of the crow's nest.
So you conjure lights that are a lot easier to see now. It looks like it doesn't like it, but it doesn't look like it's causing it pain.
But to make one of them a square. Is her action, and she just kind of gets into a defensive stance with her sword.
Yep. Amelia,
Waken.
as you get hit with a tray in the head and yelled at to get above deck,
No.
you can roll back to sleep. Up to you.
What's going on?
They're here. I told you. You gotta keep it lighter.
So will you be safe down here?
Yeah, just leave the lantern.
Here, Amelia will. Actually, no, that's a dumb idea, but I love dumb ideas. Just in case, I will hand him a dagger and then head up.
All right, so you hand him a dagger. You leave the lantern as well.
Of course I do.
Okay. And then I'll say probably by the time you do all that and get up to the top, we'll just have you come up like right here. But that would probably take most of your actions and whatnot. So you are now top deck.
What's going on?
You kind of look around. Just roll a quick perception check for free. You kind of see the lights like up around the mast and you hear some commotion. Kind of like rub your eyes as you're getting used to seeing this light. Yeah, and you see this shadow figure fighting with Velmir and Saltier in the crow's
Just
nest.
the one?
That's all you see right now.
That's no big deal. I probably could have just gone back to sleep.
Misfit.
Hello? Oh, hi, Vash.
He points towards the light in the mast.
Squint my eyes.
You see it.
Whoa. Yeah, that's not good. Um. Where do I want to put this? Is the shadow still on Vincent?
It dropped him, but it is still next to him, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to angle this. I'm gonna do a fairy fire on the ghosty guy.
Sure.
Kablam.
Unfortunately, it does succeed, but it kind of lights the area up still.
Yeah, any objects I hit will be lit up.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get to my feet. And I'm gonna say that's my turn.
Marius, asleep at this point?
Probably now. Does Bran warn me about anything?
If he's up top, does he have the ability to wake you up? I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, we can communicate telepathically from as long as we're on the same plane.
Yeah, roll how would I want to call this? Roll a constitution check. Just as he like starts trying to like wake you up.
Just I'll probably fail this one.
It's not a super high DC. It's just to see if he can kind of startle you awake. You're one shy. You need that water back.
Yep, a -1.
So you start to stir, but you
Just
probably
one out.
don't fully wake up till next turn, I would say. Yeah, you kind of like start to like rub your eyes a little bit, and you see like a little blue-haired girl kind of walking by as you're trying to like wake yourself up. Vash, there's not a lot of room up there. Hmm. Not in the condition for that. You only freed him with your second shot, Velmer.
Right, yeah.
Next round you will, though, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Vash. Oh, shit. There's probably no room up there for you guys. He will pull out the Dancing Blade of Phalite, which does light up. Not as bright as your sword, Serena, but it's bright enough. And he'll also pull out his Gale Whisper. And he's going to off slightly. Actually, you know what? He'll kind of sit there. He'll put Gale Whisper down for a second. He's going to grab his dagger to just do a ranged attack. I only do one because I only have one dagger with me. 23.
He threw it, that dagger?
Mhm.
Can I make a reaction dex check to catch it?
Oh, he's going to summon it back to him after he does it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He only has one. If he had more, he could actually throw more attacks, but he can only summon them all back once with his bonus.
Gotcha.
So he throws it, hits it, looks effective, and then he summons it back to his hand. So he's got one teleportation dagger in his hand, and then he's got the Dancing Blade of Phalite. Kind of looks up. You need magic weapons to take these things down. They're resistant to non-magical things.
Yeah, I only have your dagger at the moment.
And then you guys kind of watch as you see dark swirls kind of going around. You kind of get them because of your little bioluminescent ship. And you see 4 other shadowy figures kind of appear floating around the ship.
Nice.
Oh no, I closed my combat tracker. That's my turn. The helm does nothing. The big shark is no longer here. Shadow 109. This one's going to kind of float this way. And it is going to attack Groget. Just hits. As it hits him, he takes 11 points of damage, and some of his strength is drained from him. Roll Misfit. Pick someone to roll a d4.
Serena.
3.
So his strength is reduced by 3 points. He's down to 9 strength. That's its turn.
I don't have my 10 hit points right now.
Nope. This one's going to attack with advantage, unfortunately. Captain! He dodges out of the way. Help me!
Oh, boy.
71 is going to go after Vash. Because it does not like... Serena's sword is very, very bright. Vash's sword is not as bright. You just watch as it swings, and he just kind of like flashes to the side of it. 88. This one's going to be aimed at you, Velmer.
Mhm.
Natural 1.
Ooh.
As you kind of go, he tries to swing and he like accidentally makes contact with one of the lights and he just like recoils his hand back out of it, and that's all his turn. I just gonna cover.
Yeah.
This man had
poor
the
man.
unfortunate circumstance of being at the front of the ship. Not at advantage though. That is a hit, unfortunately, though. Captain, another D4 picker. As he takes another 10 points of damage.
Serena, do it again.
He's
Good
down to
boy,
5
Serena.
strength.
Look, I was just getting all the high numbers out of the way. There's only low ones left.
Help me, someone. He's just kind of like, he's fading fast.
Oh.
That is all their turns, though. Michael kind of looks over. With that, I'm going to do. Let me confirm this. Yeah. 2. Still. Hold on. Is that True Blast or 2 Blast? Nope, just 2 Blast. He's going to Eldritch Blast at 109. Get away from him! 8 points of damage. Second one impacts. Wait, I gotta hit him first. Hopefully this hits. Wait. Both of those would hit anyway. So yeah, you watch these like boom, boom, and one of the shadows just kind of dissipates. And he's just gonna kind of like stomp, trying to wake up people below deck. It's not super effective, but for those of you who are below deck and awake, you can kind of hear it. And he's going to move back over towards Million. Grogut is going to disengage and skedaddle.
Smart man.
5. I'm like right next to Larry. He also pulls out his flask for a little bit of drunken swagger.
Larry has been waiting for this moment all day.
He only gains 3 temporary hit points for the moment, but he's got a little bit more. You watch as Larry pulls out 2 swords. He
Who was even keeping those?
He had his weapons with him. He just didn't have clothes on. He's gonna go over.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What a hero.
Nope. Second attack. That's a hit. $11 points of damage. Didn't know
Does
Larry
Larry-
had magic swords, did you?
He's got magic weapons.
Yes, he does.
Let's go, Larry.
Of course he does.
Oh my god,
Larry.
Larry.
Larry the Harry.
Oh, I love.
Action surge!
No. Oh my goodness, Larry.
Please.
Larry.
He just like spins on and pivots like on a dime. 2 more attacks. The rogue told you that Larry was fast and amazing fighter.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
He just like does these flourishes and both of them are there. Can't really get to anything else for the last one. Hold on.
Warcry.
You know-
Come on.
5. Don't have any range. Hold on. He doesn't have a ranged weapon, does he? Shit, no, he's the one that doesn't have it. Damn it. Okay. He can't use that last attack. He just swings at the shadow for just like make sure he's like swinging through all where 3 of them were. Sales don't get a turn. Top of the round. Velmer.
Shocking grasp.
Go for it.
I steal one of my swords. I kind of recoil back with like a black shadow lightning, and I take a swipe. I thought I still had that one targeted. I guess I did not. And wait, should my cantrip be stronger?
What's your current level?
10.
You'd be 2d8, so I guess just drop another d8.
Yeah, I'll just hit that button again because I don't have a magic bonus.
Okay.
Does Shocking Grasp get your casting mod? Is like a plus?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Lou is Draconic Sorcerer, and that's why.
Then. Wait, it's not magic lightning, it's just straight up lightning?
I think they might have resistance to elements. Maybe.
Yeah, it is resistant to lightning
Okay.
or thunder. Your
well,
attack was correct.
it can no longer take reactions.
Excellent.
We lost Serena.
And I guess that's all I can. I guess I'm gonna keep a lookout for more shadows.
Yeah. Marius, as you're sitting there still waking up, you saw Amelia run, and then you see another figure run by.
Do I recognize it?
Not as you're blinking open. You watch as he comes up, and he seemingly found a crossbow somewhere, and he's gonna take aim up at the shadow next to you guys. You gave him a dagger. You picked the lock.
I know he did. I know he would.
It goes wide. And he like starts to reload. That's all he's got.
It didn't take you that long.
Salty's drunken swagger ability recharges. He could just do 2 swords.
I love these pirates.
Miss. Come on. Doesn't have like any help. Oh, wait, did it fall on the 20? Or did it go 8? It's stuck on the edge. It's freezing too. He's coming back in. It like sat there and then techno reconnected and it froze. I was like, let's see. So he swings. He's like, I fucking hate these things. Serena.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
Just give me a second to fully connect.
That's fine. I should probably put you guys up higher, huh? Got it. Yeah, and from what you'd see, they don't like give an appearance of being weak. Like they're a little bit less formed. The one up top, kind of starting to dissipate, and the one Vash is fighting is basically the only other one you see currently.
Okay. She's going to charge forward. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run up to this one. And I am going to stab at it with my sword.
Sure. Swing and a miss. But it seems to not like the light of your blade, at least, though.
I'm then going to quicken a spell.
Sure.
I have seen geckos be cast a more intimidating shadow than you. You're pathetic. Quick question, does it understand me?
That's a good question.
For the purpose of that spell, they do not need to.
Oh, do they not?
However, I do think it's a disadvantage because you're close, correct? Or is it a save?
No, it's a save.
Oh, then never mind. Yeah.
Vicious mockery. The creature does not need to understand you.
I hit it where it hurts.
How dare you?
For 3 points. I told you I was just burning the high number earlier.
I don't think you dropped damage on it.
Yeah, you dropped it. You didn't drop it on it, though. There you go. 3 points of
Like it's
damage.
3 points of damage, and
It's the emotional damage that really sticks on that one, is what I'd like to say.
did I get the?
Why did we have to get the buffest one, Vincent? What'd you do to God?
What did you do to God, Vincent?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that didn't take you as long as I thought it would.
And it answered your question too.
Oh, is that in my where?
I'm messaging to you. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just tell you, it's easier. So essentially, what happens is
Mhm.
you can use I think it's a bonus action if I recall correctly. Essentially, you can expand that weapon and double or potentially even go beyond doubling the dice, but there's detriments for everyone. So basically, you can go for a swing. Base level's disadvantage. Another level beyond that would be disadvantage -2, and then your final will be disadvantage -5. But it expands and increases the amount of damage dice for that weapon.
Amelia is just kind of dragging the axe across the
Well, it only happens when you
ship.
swing.
Yeah, no, I know, but she's walking up to this one.
Yep.
I don't think I'm gonna use that just yet.
If you can get on top of the barrel, you can get advantage with Serena.
It's
So it would
floating.
negate disadvantage if you want to try.
Isn't it floating?
You do have to roll an acrobatics check if you want to get on top, though.
Absolutely not.
Nope. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So
I'm
then
just
just
gonna
a
normal.
normal attack. Yeah.
I think I might have had booming blade coded wrong. I think. Yeah, I got my damages swapped. D8.
I love Gripping Blade.
Yep. So let me double check. That was 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just going to booming blade this thing.
Go for it.
Two-handed.
Sure. That's definitely a hit. Also, it is magic.
Yeah,
Your
so...
Yeah, you're good. Nice.
Hey.
She moves back. I'm going back to sleep. 20, 25, 30.
You see your friends now like sitting above deck. He still has
40.
his manacles on because thankfully Misfit didn't put them all the way on. He just put them on his hands.
You really should have put those on your feet, too.
He just kind of drinking like, meh. He holds the dagger back out to you. He's holding the blade side. He's handing the hilt towards you.
There might be more for now. I'm just gonna Amelia's just gonna end her turn
Sean.
there.
Misfit. All right, Captain. It has like no health left. It's up to you.
30 feet up. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? That's a little too high. I didn't prepare a whole lot of combat spells today.
It's all good. It's half the fun of D&D. You can almost make anything in combat. You do have the box of bombs near you too, if I do
Wow,
recall. They are right there.
I didn't prepare any combat spells today.
Not even your cantrips?
Nothing does. Not from this far away.
You can move closer. That circle's just light.
I have Shillelagh.
You could use that, but you got to get a little bit closer to hit with it.
I think he's 30 feet up.
You could chuck your weapon if you want. Wait, don't you have anything on your staff? Oh no, you haven't gotten any of the. That's all pretty much like utility, huh? At this point. Because it's
I have
message.
Trident?
Oh wait, I have a bonus action I could have used.
Require suggestion sending. Yeah, no.
Do you have anything in your bonus that would have taken it down?
No, I was going to healing word Gavin.
You can if you want. Up to you.
I will drop
20.
a healing word on him.
Sure, I'll allow it. Easy enough to do.
It's level 1, so don't get too excited.
He doesn't have a whole lot of hit points, so he'll take whatever. It's the 5 strength he has left that I think he's most worried.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that one.
He went from 12 strength to 5 strength in one turn.
Why is there what are these circles?
Those are-
the small ones are dancing lights. The
Yeah.
big one is the light from her sword.
Okay. I'm gonna wild shape.
You did great, Gavin.
What do you wild shape into? Or do we even have to ask?
I'm gonna try and do a little black bear,
Fair.
smaller than my usual,
Okay.
and I've got a climb speed.
What's your climb speed?
30 feet.
Okay, so
So I moved 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, shoot, no, I couldn't do that.
yeah, because you would take your normal movement, and so whatever you'd have left, you'd have that converted to your bear. So you'd probably like 15 feet. You don't have to do it if you want to take it back.
I'm gonna take that back. Yeah, I don't think I can hit this guy unless I like go more rounder and pounce at him.
I mean, you could chuck your staff at him if you want, but it could also go overboard.
I don't want my stats to go overboard.
Or trust that your teammates will take it out.
You know what? I have
oddly
a
enough-
sick pirate crew.
You do have a dagger in your pocket. Because you have one of Bash's
No,
daggers.
he does
don't you?
not, because
don't.
I hammered that one into the rudder.
Oh.
I'm gonna
That's right.
I am going to cast a healing spirit.
Okay.
Over you.
They start cuddling.
Little bears.
Brogan.
Start doting on him. And I'm gonna let my wonderful crew finish the job.
Sure. Marius, at this point, you are awake. You have attachment to Bram, so you could attack through Bram if you wanted.
Yeah.
Or you can run up.
No, I'm gonna stay down here.
He's just like sitting in bed, just shooting things. I'm comfy and efficient.
There's only 88. Is that the only one?
88 is the only one left.
Why is it not selected?
I think it's because you're not a token on the map, maybe. Oh no, I saw it go through.
I'm clicking in the.
There,
just gonna
there it
push.
is.
There it is.
I'll throw you up here anyways, too. There you go. Good. There you go. That's a definite hit. All right, Marius, as you get the last kill, how do you want to do this?
It's just a beam directly center mass. Just dissipates it.
Nice. All right. As the shadow dies, we are out of combat and the shadows disperse.
All right, I'll get you back in your cell.
You all notice at this point that the prisoner is on the top deck. I
How
told
are
you
ya?
you needed more lights. You're just walking him down.
Yep.
He goes with you.
Yeah.
Forward away.
I do retrieve the dagger from him.
He gives it to you without issue.
I give Amy a thumbs up for guarding the prisoner. Doing a good job.
Light the damn lanterns. They'll be back. I told you to keep it lit.
What's he going on about?
God, that one really has no concept of the world.
Larry's gonna walk over to Grogut and just kind of help pick him up. Simmerter, and he pats his bald head. And
Bring him down.
He's gonna help Michael help bring him down.
The little bears will just kind of.
We're gonna stop here just a second, there's and you just watch as he struts down in his underwear below deck. So he takes him down to rest. I'll say the healing bears heal everyone to full for the time you have. There you go. By shadow. By shadow. Is there anything quickly that anyone wants to do before we end here for the evening?
I go
I'm
back
so
to sleep.
happy that I have such a cool pirate crew. You guys are great.
Mm-hmm. Salty just kind of looks down at you. I've seen darker shadows than that.
You should have told them that.
All right, and we'll pause there for tonight because it's super late where our dear buddy is. Technically, it's later where Techno is too, but
Yeah, Techno doesn't have to get a kid up for school in the morning.
that he does not. So we'll pause there for tonight, but we will be back with this campaign next week, and we have many more campaigns later this week.
And what's going on Friday?
Ooh, Friday, I believe, from where we left off, we're still doing our Rumble in the Jungle, and I think we might be getting into some water to make our way closer to where we hope to be.
Cool. Well, thank
I'm
you
sure that's
everyone
about
who
what
joined. Thank you for the raid and any follows. Hopefully we will see you Friday midnight Central. Be sure to check out the YouTube channel for any replays if you would like. And hang on through the credits and I'll find someone to raid. Otherwise, have a great week. Night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.